beer.
Sure thing.
How do we get to the Matthews place?
Matthews place.
Westerns, a genre defined by its rugged landscapes and stoic cowboys, have traditionally showcased men in roles that epitomize toughness and masculinity. Yet, within this world, some female characters have carved out a space for themselves, demonstrating strength and resilience. Among these, Miss Kitty from Gunsmoke is a notable example. However, it's a rarity for a TV Western to be centered around a female lead. The Big Valley is a pioneering show in this aspect, focusing on the Barclay family, led by the formidable widow Victoria Barclay. Portrayed by Barbara Stanwyck, a revered actress who once stood as the highest paid woman in America, Victoria exemplifies determination and courage rivaling the fortitude of her sons Nick and Heath. Stanwyck's presence on screen was commanding, earning her the admiration of both the audience and her peers in the film industry.
Brother.
The Big Valley, which aired from 1965 to 1969, is a Western television series that distinguishes itself by having a female character at its core. Victoria Barclay, portrayed by Barbara Stanwyck, is the matriarch of the Barclay family owning and running a ranch in the 1970s San Joaquin Valley of California. The show explores the challenges she faces in a male-dominated society while managing her family and their estate. The narrative often highlights her strength, intelligence, and leadership qualities as she navigates various social and economic issues of the time. The Big Valley was well received for its progressive approach to gender roles, with Victoria Barclay serving as a role model for assertive and independent women.
Time I like to fuse to first exposure. Be 2 minutes.
No.
Barbara Stanwyck starred in the 1965 television series The Big Valley, where she portrayed the matriarch of the Barclay family, Victoria Barclay. The show was set in the 1970s in California's San Joaquin Valley and followed the lives of the Barclay family. Stanwyck's character was a strong-willed widow who managed her family's ranch while navigating the challenges of the time. Her performance in The Big Valley was a continuation of her legacy as a leading lady in Hollywood, following her status as the highest-paid woman in the United States in 1944. Her role in the series showcased her ability to lead a cast and bring depth to her character, earning her critical acclaim and solidifying her position as a significant figure in the entertainment industry.
Quiet! Don't do no good. There's Don Loco. He sees snakes.
During the filming of The Big Valley, a television series that premiered in 1965, a strong bond formed between Barbara Stanwyck and Linda Evans. This connection was not merely professional, it was deeply personal and nurturing. Barbara Stanwyck, an established actress with a wealth of experience, took on the role of mentor to the younger Linda Evans. Their relationship on set mirrored the family dynamics portrayed in the show, with Stanwyck guiding Evans through the intricacies of acting and the demands of working on a major television series. Over time, their bond grew stronger, and Linda Evans came to view Barbara Stanwyck as a mother figure, someone who provided guidance, support, and care beyond the cameras and scripts. This mentorship was a significant aspect of Linda Evans' growth as an actress and a person shaping her career and life in profound ways.
Up, and I'm not leaving here until we get this $3,000. How many grits in Sow Belly ain't the only thing in this world?
In the 1965 television series The Big Valley, Peter Brick's portrayal of Nick Barclay was a standout aspect of the show. His character was distinguished by a remarkably quick draw, which was not only a defining trait, but also set a record for being the fastest in television history, timed at 1600ths of a second. This exceptional speed was a key element of Nick Barclay's character, reflecting his sharp reflexes and skill with a firearm, which were essential to his role in the family and the narratives that unfolded in the series. Peter Brick's performance brought this characteristic to life, making it a memorable part of the show's legacy.
Documents, what? I said no. I promise the people of this.
In the television series The Big Valley, which debuted in 1965, the Barclay family's narrative unfolds in the fictional San Joaquin Valley of California during the 1870s. Among the family members was Eugene Barclay, the youngest son, who was portrayed by actor Charles Brills. Eugene was initially part of the show's dynamic, contributing to the family's adventures and the drama surrounding their vast ranching enterprise. However, during the series' progression, Eugene's presence became less frequent, and eventually he was no longer part of the storyline. The show's writers explain Eugene's absence by stating that he was pursuing a medical degree, aligning with the era's common practice for young men to leave home for education. Behind the scenes, this narrative adjustment was necessitated by Charles Brill's departure from the series, which was due to his conscription into military service. This real-life event prompted the showrunners to write Eugene out of the show, allowing the character's journey to continue off-screen while maintaining the continuity of the series. The Barclay family continued to face challenges and engage in the drama of the Old West without Eugene as the remaining characters adapted to his absence and the show moved forward with its storytelling.
We both knew it would be a long, hard fight. Got into it.
Where does it end?
The Big Valley, a television series that aired in 1965, was ahead of its time in terms of social progressiveness. It distinguished itself by hiring Robert Goodwin, one of the first African-American screenwriters in television. The series tackled issues of race, which was particularly notable in the episode titled Joshua Watson. In this episode, the show featured the talented Lou Rawls, an African-American singer and actor in a significant role. This was a bold move during a period when racial representation and discussions on race were limited in mainstream media. The inclusion of such themes and talents contributed to the show's reputation as a forward-thinking production during the mid-1960s.
Way of the intelligent man. Wait until you're free.
In the mid-1960s, Lee Majors was rising as a television star with his role in The Big Valley, a Western drama series that aired from 1965 to 1969. During this period, Majors was offered a significant film role in Midnight Cowboy, a movie that would later become a critical and commercial success. However, due to the unexpected renewal of The Big Valley for another season, Majors was obligated to continue his work on the television series. This commitment led to him missing out on the opportunity to be a part of Midnight Cowboy. Consequently, the role he was considered for was ultimately given to Jon Voight, who went on to receive widespread acclaim for his performance. This turn of events is a notable example of how contractual obligations to television shows of that era could influence the career trajectories of actors, sometimes causing them to forego opportunities in feature films that had the potential to elevate their status in the entertainment industry.
Everything Vicente said we were waiting for. After the next fight. Always it was after the next fight, never now. Think of Mexico.
In the 1965 television series The Big Valley, Regis Philbin made a guest appearance, which was a departure from his well-known role as a television host. His performance on the show allowed him to display his acting abilities, demonstrating a different side of his talent. The episode featuring Philbin is remembered for his unique contribution to the series, allowing viewers to see him in a new light as he took on a character within the dramatic narrative of The Big Valley. His participation in the series added a distinctive element to that particular episode as he stepped into a fictional world, leaving a memorable mark on the show's legacy.
But thank you for caring, Mr. Hawks.
Oh, Major Josh.
Now, what's bothering you?
In The Big Valley, the character Nick Barclay is known for his fiery temperament, which frequently leads to clashes with authority figures, particularly judges in court. This aspect of his personality is a source of humor within the series as his passionate and often uncontrolled reactions contrast with the solemnity of the courtroom setting. Nick's confrontations with judges are not just about the legal proceedings, but also highlight his deep sense of justice and protection for his family and their ranch. His impulsive nature, while it often lands him in trouble, also endears him to viewers who appreciate his honesty and fervor. The courtroom scenes serve as a stage where Nick's character is both tested and revealed, providing a consistent thread of tension and humor throughout the series. The portrayal of these encounters is careful to balance the seriousness of the legal matters at hand with the entertainment value of Nick's spirited defense of his actions, reflecting the show's ability to weave dramatic and comedic elements seamlessly. In the television series The Big Valley, the character Heath, portrayed by Lee Majors, is introduced by his first name only during the opening credits. This distinctive presentation serves to highlight the central narrative of Heath's uncertain parentage and his quest to establish his place within the Barclay family. Throughout the series, Heath's identity is a focal point, as he navigates the challenges of proving himself as a legitimate member of the wealthy and influential Barclay clan, owners of the sprawling ranch in California's San Joaquin Valley. The storyline delves into the complexities of family dynamics and societal expectations as Heath's journey of self-discovery unfolds against the backdrop of the 1970s American West. His character's development is marked by the exploration of themes such as acceptance, belonging, and the search for one's true lineage.
He asked that you bring it to him at the jail.
Yes.
In 1971, Linda Evans, known for her role in the television series The Big Valley, posed for Playboy magazine. This decision was influenced by her husband, John Derek, who was facing financial difficulties at the time. The photographs, which were initially private, were later sold with the intention of supporting Derek's career in filmmaking. Despite the personal nature of these photographs and the public attention they garnered, Evans has expressed no regrets regarding their publication. Her participation in this photo shoot reflects a personal choice made during a challenging period for her family, and it stands as a notable event in her life and career.
May I?
Oh, yes, of course.